Hi Aries, welcome to your August 2017 Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Charlotte from chastrology.com, and this is eclipse season. There are 2 eclipses this month in August. I know we had a lot of energy last month, but this is sort of the platform for the next 6 months. This is the launching pad for the next 6 months. Will take place in August. There's going to be some endings and beginnings. Now, the first eclipse that's going to take place will take place at 15 degrees of Aquarius. And this is going to take place August the 7th or 8th. And this is going to bring an ending related to your friendships, groups of people. So maybe in the past 2 weeks before that date of August 7th or 8th, depending on your time zone, you had a very social influx. There was a new moon that took place on July the 23rd that really opened up a pathway related to a lot of fun and games. It was your 5th house of children, a romance, creative projects. So this is a very social point for you. Maybe your child had an event to attend and you were able to go with them. All of these things are going to come to an end around August the 7th or 8th. Definitely you would want to watch your children that first week of August around that eclipse because it does oppose your child a sector. But for most of you, I think this is about you dealing with your own inner child and really enjoying a lot of opportunities to have fun related to other people. That eclipse is trying your partnership sector, so I feel like maybe this involved a parent or partner, this good time, this celebration. And so that lunar eclipse is really just a marking point saying that in the 2 weeks before this eclipse took place, there's definitely a social time, involved children, a lot of laughing, fun and games, good times, I feel like for most of you Aries. Now the kicker is this month is that there is an exciting new eclipse that's going to take place at 29 degrees of Leo, August the 21st, and this eclipse has many aspects and it kind of has a cool way that it is going to develop. First of all, this eclipse takes place in your 5th house of romance, children, and creative projects. Again, you're getting back in touch with your inner child. A lot of you are doing a lot of things with your children, but this eclipse does take place at 29 degrees of Leo, so this is the last leg of something, the last part of something. If your child has been involved in sports, maybe this is the last leg of that situation. Or if your child is in school, maybe this is the last year for that situation. Something like that is going to take place. If you're involved in a romantic relationship, maybe this is the last part of that relationship or the last part before a wedding takes place. There's something there that needs to be rectified that hasn't been rectified before. And so this is the final projection here that we see on August 21st with the solar eclipse at 29 degrees of Leo. Now this eclipse is going to be trying to Uranus in your sign. So there's something that you are contributing, something sudden. Some of you guys have become very good at acting as an Aquarius, where Aquarians all of a sudden, they're very kind of unstable, or they seem unstable to some people because they like exciting energy and they may all of a sudden make a lightning quick decision. It kind of throws people like, whoa, what's wrong with them? But really that's just how they behave because they have become adept at studying things long term. And so it's kind of like they have another wheel turning in their mind and all of a sudden information shoots out. And Aries has really taken on that persona over the last several years where you have become, very sudden in your actions and you are able to make lightning quick decisions. In this case, with a solar eclipse on August the 21st in your children, romance, and creative project sector, we sort of see this ingenious opportunity for you to jump in there. This eclipse is also loosely trying Sagittarius with your 9th house. This is travel, academics, anything that is social media related, publishing, people located at a distance. Again, travel could be even vehicles. So maybe you are coming forward, maybe to surprise your child with a trip or a vehicle or something that is related to publishing. There's some sort of communication. Maybe you're sending the message online, but it's like this idea like, hey, let's go have fun type of thing. Or else this is coming in with your child who definitely feels the vibe of things are changing and that things are going to start rolling. And I feel like this is really good for your own inner child as well. Here's the cool thing. So this eclipse takes place at 29 degrees of Leo. Now the eclipse is going to form a picture in the sky because it is a solar eclipse that's going to be projected. It's going to be like the moment the camera flashes and there is sort of this residue that's left over, right? When we look at a camera flash with our eyes, we can still see the image projected. That's how the eclipse is going to be. It's going to project this image. It's going to cast the shadow over the next 6 months. Now, as it takes place at 29 degrees, Mars, which we know as the action planet, it is also your ruling planet, is going to be positioned at 20 degrees. Now, this is not unusual for an eclipse. It just means that some eclipses have Mars way away from it. Mars is not anywhere near the eclipse. And so it takes a while for a second phase to come on, because as an astrologer, I know that when Mars touches the eclipse degree, it sets off a second phase. Here we have Mars right behind the eclipse. And on September the 4th, Mars is going to cross that eclipse degree, setting off another phase. Now, it gets a bit more complicated because Mercury is retrograde this month in the sign of Virgo, and this is your 6th house of health, pets, work, anything that you do with your hands, creative projects, anything like that that you work hard on. This is going to affect that sector too. So there may be something else that you need to learn in regard to your health or even the health of your child that's really going to make a difference in the situation. I feel like for some of you, maybe this could even have been a childhood illness or something regarding a child that needs to be rediscovered and revisited. And that is going to take place in that first week of September, because the Mercury retrograde is going to retrograde back from Virgo, and it is going to go back into Leo, and it's going to ping that eclipse degree also from the 1st to the 7th. It's going to go 29 degrees, then to 28, and back up to 29. So it's going to be a roller coaster of energy that first week of September. And I know that I will do the September readings. I just want you to plan ahead. I have a Capricorn ascendant. I like to plan ahead. I like to know what's going to happen before it gets here. And so I am letting you know that you can count on this as tried and true. That first week of September is going to be a doozy, because you are going to need to straighten out several situations regarding children, regarding health, pets, or the daily schedule even. The 6th house also talks about routines. And so definitely there's something that you need to redefine your diet. Maybe this is your child's diet. In any regard, when Mars hits that area, I think that is when you are going to have something to say about this situation. So if this is a romantic partner even, maybe there's something about a schedule that needs to be revisited before you can really move forward, maybe even with a travel related to this romantic relationship or communication involving this romantic relationship. There's something that needs to be resettled, definitely with health, and this is going to project you forward with your own inner child and leaning more towards having fun in life and letting things slide off your shoulder and working with your own children and really beginning to enjoy your children. You know, our children have so much to offer us, Aries. They are our best friends. You can take them anywhere. They're the people that you can confide in. They are our family. They are our number one mission in life. If you have brought a child into this world, you don't even need to guess what your purpose is. At least one part of it. We all have other purposes, but one purpose is being a parent. And that is you're going to find out that is true, and how much fun that you can have with that. I think in the next 6 months, this is going to be your launching pad here in the month of August. Now, I want you to keep all of that in mind. The stars are definitely tried and true. You can depend on that energy, but we're going to try to discern a message from Spirit here today. And this message that we discern from the cards here with Spirit, you can count on it, but I want you to know that it can be changed with free will, because what we have here is a reflection of consciousness. And I know I've said that in my other videos, but if you are a newcomer, I want you to understand that here. So first I'm going to look at the underlying emotional influences that we have here. And first off, I see this very celebratory mood at the beginning of the month where you're, enjoying socializing, and it's like this whole effortless opportunity. I also feel like there is going to be a letting go. Definitely a letting go, probably around that eclipse, of one friendship in particular where this is maybe something that's very hard for you, but I feel like it is necessary, and I feel like you're going to communicate that to this person, that you just cannot allow them to be part of your life anymore. Or this could actually be, for some of you, an actual loss of a dear friend, which they need to catch their breath. For some of you, you need to really keep an eye on your female children. Watch the reproductive system of your body even. And definitely you want to take all of these things into consideration, and there may be a need for communication or reaching out regarding matters of health that involve other issues that include fertility or the reproductive organs, even sexual function here, I think, for some of you. Also watch your mothers. Definitely lunar eclipses affect the females in our life, and in particular family members. With this falling in a very social house for you, I feel like this is a female family member, maybe who you are related to by relation. So definitely you want to understand that that is a possibility here, and there may be a need to let go of that person in your life, or you may be communicating something and bringing all of that to an emotional culmination. For some of you, this is about really communicating how you feel about certain emotions that have been blocked, and that the need to really take a breath during a situation, maybe about how you approach academics or travel. This is something definitely with a child though here, that I feel like there have been blocked emotions, maybe that even come forward from one of your children. I feel like one of your children are having this emotional experience, in particular if they are an Aquarius. Same thing, if you have a mother that is an Aquarius, definitely could be this person feels like they are trapped or blocked in a certain situation, and there needs to be a release for them. I feel like all of this is going to work together for a reason, and I feel like it is going to enjoy some vitality later. There is going to be a recovery from this period as we approach the end of the month. Remember, I told you that first week in September is going to be vital, so maybe you're able to move some of these blocks out of the way concerning all these matters I have just discussed from the end of August into the 1st of September. Now I'm going to lay the tarot down on top of this so we can get another layer. And let's see what we have here. Some of you have new opportunities in regard to new ideas that are going to involve communication or your career. I feel like these are brand new ideas that's really going to grow over some time. It is going to require a lot of communication. Well, we have a lot of new ideas and communication. There's something hidden that you haven't realized yet, and there is the Spirit is trying to pull you in to realize this new idea. I feel like there's something here in the middle though. There's something here where someone is taking a break to reanalyze, refocus, or redo the math about a certain situation. It definitely could involve 3 people, could be a third party. For just a few of you, you are thinking about that. But for some of you, I feel like this is more financial. I feel like you've really tried to do your best in regard to certain matters related financially with children. I just feel like this matter feels like it's very caught up with blocks, and someone is stumbling along the way. Someone feels like they have really fought a battle. They've tried everything in order to make situations like third-party financial situations work out, and it just isn't working out the way that you would want. But then I feel like there's this new idea, or there's this new opportunity for career that sort of just comes to you. I feel like is something that is coming from Spirit. This is like a message from Spirit coming forward to you, maybe even right now, that's saying, there's a way that you can go out and make money. You just haven't thought of it yet. You haven't been willing to put the action behind it yet. But I feel like you are going to put the action behind moving forward with your own career matters and this new communication. For some of you, this is as simple as going back to school. Definitely see that here is available for some of you and needing the money or income resources to do that. For some of you, you're going on long trips, I think, from the end of the month, or this is something that you have been working for some time that has sort of been, like this treacherous journey. For some of you, this is involving your child. This child feels like they have worked so hard for something, and they're feeling blocked. It's something like they are having trouble reaching the harvest of this situation or the financial abundance regarding this situation. Definitely, I just saw a little gnome here. I haven't seen that before on these cards. I always thought they were just fruits. Sometimes gnomes are like, they enjoy people who decide to work in nature, to work with gardens, to work with farming. They're offering a reward for the harvest. I feel like there's something involved. There's a message involving a harvest where someone has worked hard for a harvest, but it's been blocked, maybe even financially. They're struggling. There's something struggling in this way. Let's see what this new idea is. See if we can get some clues. Definitely, this is a new idea. A loving new idea about how to make money. I feel like it's like a decision that's going to be made. This could involve a stalwart of the community or home and family. I feel like this would be an older person that you would need to communicate with about this idea. Definitely, this could involve your mother or someone. This could be you as a mother providing for your children or coming up with a new way, maybe to help your child with a new idea to make money. Or this is just a new opportunity that you're taking as a mother with a child. Definitely, this is new energy. This is a victorious energy. Definitely, we have the Ace of Swords here. This is victory, but it's also new ideas, new plans being made. We have Page of Pentacles here. If you have a child who is a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, this could involve them. But I feel for most of you, this is about having tried everything because of situations with money that involve other people. Boom, there's the Tower. And that's so funny because it's not funny, but it's strange because I just got that sense that, wow, I've been expecting the Tower there, and there it came. I was feeling all of this sort of blocked energy around here, but I didn't really understand what that was about. So let's see. Conflicts in groups. Definitely, if you're trying to put yourself out there into the public or feeling like the public eye is on you, this is definitely a group conflict. For some of you, this is about victory in regard to employment. This is about feeling like you have been victorious in something that you have worked very hard for. I feel like for some of you, this is a very nurturing influence, or you are, really looking for career accolades regarding a position that you have in society, or maybe even from a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. For some of you, this is a very mothering influence, and we have two cards here that remind me of very nurturing influences. So keep that in mind. Let's see, why is this happening? Some of you have been like stalking people online, I think. Or you've been hoping that certain situations regarding hidden enemies work out for the best. That there are new offers, maybe regarding love, or maybe for some of you, even a home move. For some of you, I think this is going to be true. I think some of you are going to be moving in the next 6 months, and you're going to be traveling. I feel like some of you, this is a fun opportunity that's coming forward. It's almost like you've been hiding out in the background for too long. Or there's a sense of like someone else watching you, which is very strange. There's also a choice that needs to be made here in love. And this is about moving forward, making a decision to go forward. Two people who are willing to work together to bring in abundance even, or to work together in a career field. This is a very synergetic. So this travel thing that you have going on with a relationship, that is going to be something that is going to evolve, I think, over time. And this may come from a new idea or new information coming into you that is going to allow this to develop. I feel like someone is unwilling to budge in their home and family foundation. They do not want to go anywhere. They don't want to move. They are not wanting to let go of things that they feel are offered to them. Nevertheless, a choice has to be made, and someone, perhaps, again, we have the sign of Cancer here. So maybe this is a Cancer male that needs to move forward in a relationship, and they are having to go out on this new adventure. with a parent or partner. Maybe you're watching from the sidelines, or you were left behind in this situation. For some of you, I feel like you aren't wanting to move forward on this trip with a child, or going after a child or something like that. For some of you, I feel like it doesn't feel that fun to you. This is not really something you wanted to do. I don't think, despite what the planets have said that these opportunities are available and the universe is supporting it. I feel like your spirit is lagging behind. Some of you have been disappointed in relationships because someone is holding the purse strings in the relationship and you feel like they are a controlling person. Again, that always comes up for Aries. You guys are still dealing with that controlling authority figure that is really going to hone in on your personal life, your place in society even. You feel like you can't grow because of this person. You feel like they are controlling everything, and that's going to go on for some time, and probably the next couple of years before you can even get rid of that. And still you're going to have the lingering effects of that energy even until 2024. So you're having to learn to grow with this energy and this sort of stifling influence. And sometimes when we have one part of our life blocked, it's almost like someone who loses one of their senses. The other one becomes more keen. And so I feel like because you have had these blocks in regard to that person controlling your life, or the purse strings, or something regarding your place in life or location, that you're going to learn to grow other avenues of creativity. That is definitely what I'm hearing here in my ears. This is something that, I feel like you have to, you can't give up. This is something you have to keep going for. And you have to keep finding the right ingredients to build you, even though some of you may be in this stifling situation. High Priestess is here, and so this little pocket of energy up here that I was checking out is really about opportunities for abundance and creativity. Someone could also be pregnant. There are illusions tied to this situation. I feel like if this is a mother, or you're the mother, there's some sort of illusions. Could it be a mix-up in the bloodstream here? Too much fluid. There's something here. You could be imbibing in too much alcohol even. This is the Seven of Cups, and that really talks about elusive influences here. And I do have the High Priestess here, and for me that is a signal. And she says, watch what I'm about to say, because this is of special importance. And she's talking about someone in authority that really has the key to deliver more money or to offer money, and that there is going to be a waiting period. And, it's like a word to the wise. This is going to take time. It's going to take a lot of work behind the scenes. You've got to find the right ingredients. Take everything that you have learned up until this point and use it for your own good. Definitely going to be some blocks in communication with this area. So you're going to have to use your intuition here, Aries. You're going to have to really hone in on an intuition, especially in opportunities involving money and the home. Opportunities being offered to you, even if someone else is in control. This could be a judge or other authority figure. It could be that a controlling authority figure that I've thought about, that I've mentioned before. But I feel like there's going to be a loss in communication here between you and a partner. There's going to be an argument here in this area. Let's check out this Queen of Cups here. Definitely, I feel like for some of you, this is a loss. I'm so sorry to see that, Aries. But I feel like this is maybe even a public accolade of this person. This person could involve someone who you are financially responsible for, or a group of people even that you are involved with by relation, whether that's blood relation or not. It's almost like this person could be attached to you through someone else, maybe even. But I feel like there's an ending here in this area. There's an ending regarding this situation with conflicts with groups, and this sudden situation that involves the need to reanalyze money. There's an ending here that is taking place, and that is what the next 6 months is going to unfold. There are certain endings that require trips and require hard work. And this could involve a mature male also. It could greatly affect this older male figure in your life. Definitely could be some court battles. I feel like you don't have good expectations about this. This could involve a home, real estate, a house. Definitely this is being highlighted at the solar eclipse. Disappointments in relationships also. It's like some of you are giving up a battle here concerning this situation. There's a whole letting go process here, Aries. But I feel like a lot of this is going to be good. It's going to work out well. There are going to be trips. I'm going to ask, what is going to be the outcome for Aries over the next 6 months? Let's see if we can get a little bit of a projection here. Make sure you watch your yearly video too that I put out. It's located on my channel, and so far all of the signs have been going according to that projection. So if you want to look forward and see the end of the year, do so. I'm going to pull another tarot deck for clarification. So there's a need to heal here in this quest for the vision for the future, but I feel like you're feeling vulnerable, like this is not how you wanted things to go. Could involve a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This person needs to heal. There's a vision that you have for your relationship with your parents or partners, but it's just going to take time to come to fruition. Some of your children are crying out for help regarding certain situations. Could involve finances. You may need to give this person a loan, this child a loan. I feel like there are conflicts in groups that they are involved with, or this is you portraying yourself as a child, and maybe you're reaching out to your parents and partners for help. There's just so many people, too many people with their, what is that saying? Too many people stirring the pot. Too many cooks spoil the broth. That kind of thing is going on here. Nevertheless, I feel like you want to help this child. It just seems like you've already tried so much stuff. If this is involving you as a child and regarding your father, I feel like this person could help you. I feel like one cycle is ending. You feel like you've tried everything with this person, but still there just continue to be conflicts and things like that going on. And I feel like this is what's going to happen over the next 6 months. It's just going to be a constant battle. Constant battle. It could pay off. Could pay off. Let's pull out this income debt ratio card here and see if we can get some clarification. What is this about? Oh, the Tower again on this situation. This is the balance of give and take in relationships. It's finances, child support, taxes, any monies that you owe, shared resources, monies that you share with other people. This is a situation that comes suddenly and quickly, and it's not something you want. It just shakes everything up. It's a heavy burden, and it gives you anxiety. I feel like some of you are ready to give the big, like this is the card kind of like of get away from me. That's the nice way to put it. Go away. I don't want to deal with this anymore. And you're ready to leave home and head out on your own. You're just so done with the situation. Again, we have people analyzing the math and numbers regarded to certain incomes. And I think this has to do with joint resources, monies that you share with other people. And it's just like something is so unfair, but something really needs to be relooked at. And what is the outcome when they relook at it? This could actually take place in that Mercury retrograde from August 12th to September 11th. So keep that in mind. It's probably pushed forward by that Leo eclipse on August the 21st. So keep all that stuff in mind. This could be straightened out. Right now we're just seeing the conflict. So how does this turn out? How does this turn out for Aries in these conflicts? And after it's been reanalyzed and revisited, how does it turn out? Someone's being released from a past situation, a past relationship. Also, someone is being released from issues involving children that have not been a wise investment, I think. Some of you, or there are monies related to a child that someone has tried to control before. And I feel like you're going to be released from that situation, and eventually the happy family life is going to come up. So it is going to work out for the best. Everything is happening for a reason. Yep, that travel. Whoop, Chariot twice on top of each other. Someone else got this. I think it was Sagittarius. But anyway, this is definitely a double whammy of travel energy. So you are definitely maybe traveling to see someone that you love. I feel like this is going to be a good opportunity. If someone is traveling to sort out these situations, it's going to be good for you, Aries. I feel like you're going to feel like you're at a crossroads. I feel like it's going to work out. Ace of Cups again with the home. So after this battle, I feel like someone's given up on a battle related to court. I feel like it's going to work out good. This court situation is going to work out great, Aries. It's just going to take some time, and I believe it is going to be a period of time. So let's see what the advice is here. What advice can we get for Aries? The month of August. Get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Ooh, that's a great card. We all want that card, Aries. It's going to pass. It's going to pass. If you feel controlled and stifled, and you feel like a situation is involving your home and family, especially your children, or if you are an older child, this situation is going to pass. You're going to make it through this dark time, Aries. You could have to let go of someone around that lunar eclipse, August 7th or 8th, but you're going to be able to be fortuitous in your expeditions, and especially expeditions that involve travel or legalities or academics. You're going to make it through, Aries. You're going to make it all work out. This emotional unfulfillment that you've had with this heartbreak, it's going to get better, definitely. You had got a home and family, people around you willing to support you, like-minded people, Aries. Depend on them and celebrate with them. Any reasons that you can find for happiness, and especially in this future projection where I feel like there are going to be new opportunities and new ideas, may cause a little bit of conflict here, but I feel like you can bring those forward and everything is all going to gel and work out in the end. Remember that first week of September, whatever comes up, just work yourself through that energy. Also, I wanted to let you know there is a full moon September the 6th in Pisces. This is going to highlight your 12th house. I feel like some of you with a Mercury retrograde in the 6th are going to be revisiting your health, and I feel like some of you may have to travel for that. Definitely you may be surrounded by children. You may begin to work with children. I feel like there's a new ideal here for you to work with children. So understand that that is another concept, another perspective that's coming up here in your vision quest for the future. But that September 6th full moon in Pisces, it comes after all of that regurgitation of the eclipse involving children and all that sort of situation. This full moon brings an ending related to hospitals, illness. Definitely you could use this energy to help sick children, Aries. It's definitely a possibility. It's something that you could work hard for to really keep this energy off of your body and also bring you happiness. So I hope this reading has been helpful for you. I am still offering the 45-minute for $25 Astro Tarot reading. You can order that on my website, or you can email me and I'll send you a link. This is where I do a reading very similar to this. The video lasts about 45 minutes. I try to edit out the shuffling. Sometimes they run a little bit over. But this is offered to you with a private link via YouTube that only you can see. No one else has this link. And I'll leave it up for about 30 days. It's up to you to download it. So keep that in mind. Next month in September, I'm going back to the regular pricing range. So try to get your reading while you can. I think I'm already booked up 3 or 4 days out. Usually I am at a time. So know that when you order, I'll try to get it to you as soon as possible, depending on how often I'm home. But it's usually no more than about 3 or 4 days because I work real hard. Sometimes I even set up into the night uploading these videos for you guys. So if you have ordered in the past, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you guys in September and seeing what the rest of the year has to offer. Check out those yearly annual horoscopes. I listened to mine the other day and I was pretty surprised. Not surprised, but I was kind of delighted that everything was right on the money with the yearly projection. So I'll see you in the month of September, Aries. Take care.